Hello Marvel and DC fans, it's Mac Solo here with a story behind the figure on solo activities. So yeah, hello to Marvel and DC fans, just making sure I said that. This action figure comes from Marvel Select Toys, distributed by Diamond Select Toys. The figure is actually Eddie Brock. It's an incarnation of Eddie Brock. The story behind this one is while praying at church, Brock is discovered by philanthropist Martin Lee, who is secretly the supervillain Mr. Negative, after Matt Murdock proves in a court of law that Brock was not responsible for his actions while bonded to the symbiote and has the charges dropped. Lee gets Brock a job in his soup kitchen. A touch from Mr. Negative completely cures Eddie's cancer, and the remnants of the Venom symbiote within his body bond to his white blood cells. Upon being assaulted by Mac Gargan, the Venom symbiote attempts to leave Gargan to bond with Brock again. However, Brock's skin is caustic to his former symbiote, and as a white substance seeps out of his pores covering his body, Brock becomes Anti-Venom, also known as White-Venom. He engages Venom in a fight, and after receiving some help from Spider-Man, weakens and nearly destroys the symbiote, but also feels some remnants of the symbiote inside Peter's blood and begins curing him as well, but also ends up sucking the radiation from Spider-Man's blood, something that almost depowers him. Well, anyway, yeah, it's a good toy. I think it's about 6 inches as far as height goes, so it can fit in with your other Marvel Legends figures. Not too much articulation, but not very limited either. It can be posed in various positions. You can look at it in size comparison with the other figures here. Let me bend it down a little bit. You can see the Mac Gargan Venom along with Punisher. They also did a comic book together. I forget what issue, where Anti-Venom actually went along with Punisher and landed up taking, I think, down into Mexico, and he landed up taking the Punisher skull onto his own. So there's another look for the Anti-Venom that's out there. I don't know if they're gonna make another action figure with that particular emblem on it. And of course you have your black suit Spider-Man. I got this idea from Solid Snake in my pants. Well, anyway, he had to pick that name because he knew it was kind of weird. But anyway, not that you'd have to say something that kinky or whatever. Well, anyway, the bike itself is a Suzuki GSX R600. I got it at Wally World. They're selling those, and they're up to scale with most 6-inch Marvel Legends action figures. It depends. This is one of the more articulated Spider-Man, I think. Well, in my opinion. It's worth checking out. It's a good buy. Of course, I did get this at FYE for like 16 bucks. You know. Well, anyway, just wanted to give you guys, like I said, a size comparison as the Mac Gargan Venom with the scorpion tail. You know, you couldn't leave it all behind. I like the eyes on this figure. You get to see that there's actually somebody behind the mask. Same thing with the Anti-Venom. Yeah, a little bit blurry, but you can actually see the yellow eyes. Not much for as far as children playing with it, because this thing has actual like spikes. I actually ended up sticking my finger on it a couple of times, didn't hurt, but you just could imagine if a kid decided to hit another one in the head, would it leave some marks? Well, anyway, this is Mac Solo for Soloactivity with the story behind the figure. Get a bigger look at the Anti-Venom. This is Eddie Brock's new look. With thanks to Martin Lee, Mr. Negative. Alright. Goodbye, Mac Solo out. Yeah, hello, it's Mac Solo. I just needed to make sure that I gave you the points of articulation on it, because I'd hate for you to miss out on that figure. It's actually, I counted it myself, about 13 points. And when you're counting articulation, you had 13 points of articulation. You're looking at the turns, the bends, like if they can bend their elbow. If they have a swivel in their elbow, that would be 2. A bend in the elbow is 1. Bending the wrist is 1, but if you can rotate the wrist 360, that's 2. Whatever extras they come with, that's what you count as articulation, and that's what I just got through counting as far as points of articulation in the figure. So if you're ever wondering about how to count points of articulation, that's the way, and you can actually usually see the points of articulation without even opening the package up. It'll be evident before you even purchase it. Well, anyway, this is Mac Solo, and this is just a little extra addition to the video. Alright, keep doing what you're doing, have fun what you do. Mac Solo out, and this is a video for Soloactivity and Mac Solo, the Mac Solo channel. So you get a double shot of me. Alright, bye.